morning, everyone. I'm going to start with Miss Young, Miss Shantanique Young. If you could unmute yourself, are you able to show your video camera as well?
Yes.
You ready? This is the matter of the people versus Shantanique Young. This is case number or ticket number 493244. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns Testamarian on behalf of Miss Shaniqua Young. Miss Young, would you state your name for the record, please?
Shaniqua Young.
Thank you. Yes, Your Honor. My client has been advised of her rights in this matter, and I understand this is arraignment on the bench warrant. We'd ask that the warrant be recalled and that my client stands mute, that a not guilty plea be entered on her behalf.
At this time, the court will set aside any bench warrants that are out there and enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you. Your Honor, on the matter at hand, I understand there was an offer in the file, but my client has proper documentation for the charge. And we ask that with a review of that documentation that the matter be dismissed.
All right, and the court is in receipt. Ms. Young did send me a copy of her up-to-date auto insurance for this particular vehicle, so the court is going to dismiss this without prejudice today. Ms. Young, make sure you keep everything up to date, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Wheeler?
You said
Yes.
Winston?
No, Mr.
Say Wheeler. Yes.
Okay. You ready? This is the matter of the people versus Liddell Wheeler. This is ticket number P11322277. One count drove while license suspended, repeat offender. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns Testamarian on behalf of Mr. Linnell Wheeler. Mr. Wheeler, would you state your name, full name for the record, please?
Linnell Wheeler.
Thank you. Yes, Your Honor. I understand in this particular matter, it's also arraignment on the bench warrant. We'd ask that our warrants be recalled and not guilty plea be entered on Mr. Wheeler's behalf.
All right, at this time, the court is going to recall and set aside any warrants out there on behalf of your client, and enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf.
Thank you. And Your Honor, there was an offer in the file and my client would like to avail himself of the offer. He has been advised of his rights.
Is that right, Mr. Wheeler? You want to take advantage of the offer?
Yes.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Wheeler, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney? That would have been Ms. Tessa Miriam in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Hold on, Ms. Watson, you gotta stop moving. I can see all that and it's making me very, distracted. So you gotta stop moving, okay? Are you pleading guilty of your own free will, Mr. Wheeler?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, do you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
I want to take your attention back to the date of November the 7th of 2020, where you in the area of East Warren and Belvedere Streets in the city of Detroit, driving a 2003 Chevy vehicle.
Yes.
While you were driving that vehicle, did you have improper plates because you had no car insurance at the time?
No insurance at the time, no.
Satisfied, attorney?
Counsel satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Thank you. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 2, amended improper plates, and dismiss count 1. Mr. Wheeler, are you currently employed?
Yes,
Okay. I'm gonna assess a fine today in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
30.
Okay, sure that's gonna be enough time, sir?
Yes,
Yeah, Your Honor, for the delayed sentence, could we just make that for 30 days as well for the delayed sentence?
Okay. Was there a delay sentence?
It was my understanding there was.
No, it's just gonna be the improper plates, right? And we're gonna dismiss the other count?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
you see.
I'm gonna dismiss one of the counts today, right now, and then the other count, I was going to, have him give me until December the 9th of 2021 to have that paid, okay, sir? Does that give you enough time to pay that $200?
Yes,
So have it due no later than then, okay, Mr. Wheeler?
so I can pay at the kiosk or come down.
You can pay at the kiosk, you can come down and pay it, you can also go online to 36th District Court and pay it, okay? Any of those ways, Mr. Wheeler.
Okay,
All right, if there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
okay, thank you.
All right, you can sign off now. All right. Miss Joanne Watson? Okay, I'm gonna call your matter next, and I have an officer here on that. Officer Nielsen? This is the matter of the people versus Joanne Watson. This is ticket number P11907778, one count allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns Mariam on behalf of Miss Joanne Watson. Miss Watson, would you state your full name for the record, please?
Introduce yourself, ma'am. Okay, Ms. Watson.
Your Honor, I understand this is the date and time scheduled for trial.
No. Ms. Watson, are you able to state your name?
Yes, I thought y'all heard me. Joanne Inez Watson.
Okay, all right. And I do have an officer on right now. Officer, can you please state your name for the record?
Officer Brian Nelson, Detroit Police Department, badge 3664.
Thank you. Attorney, how are we proceeding today?
Yeah, Your Honor, I understand the officer has no past recollection in this matter, and therefore the people are unable to proceed. So we'd make a motion to dismiss.
All right, and being given that information, the court is going to, and with that being the truth at this moment, correct, Officer Nielsen?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is going to grant that motion and just dismiss this matter without prejudice at this point in time. Ms. Watson,
Thank you.
make sure you carry your ticket sooner, okay, in the future, if you get any, okay?
I didn't hear you.
I said, make sure you take care of your tickets sooner in the future if you get any, okay?
Okay,
All right, there's nothing further. This does conclude this hearing. Thank you.
thank you.
All right. And Attorney Nelson, while we have you on, let me see, Christopher Washington. Can y'all look and make sure he's not in any other room? Christopher Washington. Just want to have Christopher Washington checked in. Let me see Christopher Washington. Okay, all right. Oh, was that what- Hold on a second. know what, Officer Nielsen, I have that I dismissed this already. So I'm gonna have to look up the ticket and find that out. So you're all set, okay, officer?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on this morning too. I appreciate it.
No problem. Here.
Have a good day. I see you, Corporal Bennett, too, and I have you signed in on Ms. Cashmere. No, Kanisha Wade, is that right?
Good morning. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, just hold tight for me.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Winston, David Winston?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Your matter next. You ready? This is the matter of the people versus David Winston. This is ticket number 1123079. One count driver's license never acquired. One count failed to secure load. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns Tesfamarian on behalf of Mr. David Winston. Mr. Winston, would you state your full name for the record, please?
David Winston.
Thank you. Your Honor, I understand there is an offer by the people. I have explained of the rights to my client in regards to this offer, and he wishes to waive his right and plead guilty and take advantage of this, the offer.
Is that right, Mr. Winston?
Yes.
If so, can you please raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Winston, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, do you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, I do.
All right, I want to take your attention, sir, back to the date of October the 13th of 2020. At that time, were you driving a 1998 Ford vehicle in the area of East Nevada and Van Dyke Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you fail to secure a load on the back of that car?
Yes, I did.
Satisfied, attorney?
Counsel satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the
Yes.
counts that we did? Thank you. So at this time,
Yes,
the
so
court.
stipulate.
Sorry. Did I overtalk?
That's, you're good.
Okay. I'm sorry. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 2, fail to secure load, and dismiss counts 1 and 3. Mr. Winston, are you currently employed?
No.
Okay. How long have you been unemployed?
For a while now, so
All right, so I can either give you a fine today in the amount of $200 and give you some time to pay, or I can do community service and lieu of costs and fees. How do you want to proceed?
give me the fine for 200. I'll take the fine.
All right, I'm gonna fine you for $200. I'm going to give you 60 days to have that paid. That takes us to January the 20th, 2022. Is that gonna be enough time?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna have it due no later than January 20th, 2022, and that's $200, okay, Mr. Winston?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good day, okay? All right. All right, did you get some more offers? Ms.
I'll check, Your Honor.
Okay, Testa for Marion.
I'll check. I'll check.
One extra syllable in there. Test, well. And I think you're-
Yes, I have some more, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay. Is it Xavier Williams?
That may be one of them. I see Wade, Kanisha Wade.
Okay, that's a good one, because that's the trial for today, one of the trials. I'll put you in there with her right now, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. She's in room 10. Thank you. And then when she comes back out court from McCree, I'll call your matter, because he hasn't checked in yet. Mr. Wilson, you are on my docket for today, with that middle name. So I'm going to put you into what's called a breakout room. No one's gonna be in there with you. You'll be in there all by yourself. And maybe you can talk to the attorney a little further about what you were saying so that we can try and figure out what's going on. But I do have you with that middle name. Is it someone else with your middle name in this particular matter? Okay? Um, 14. All right, are we ready on Ms. Wade's matter?
On Miss Wade, has the officer signed in, Your Honor?
Yes, he has. It's Corporal Bennett.
All right. I'm ready on Miss Wade.
This is the matter of the people versus Kanisha Wade, ticket number P11788286. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. One count, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with council, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns, Mary, on behalf of Ms. Wade. Ms. Wade, would you state your full name for the record, please?
Kanisha Wade.
Thank you. Yes, Your Honor, this is the date and time scheduled for trial on this matter. It's for a formal hearing on the civil infraction for a trial on the misdemeanor. I did advise my client of her rights, and I explained to her the offer that was made by the people. My client would like to accept that offer. Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. If so, and corporal, could you please state your name for the record? Ms. Wade, you're in court. You probably shouldn't talk to that guy who's behind you. I can see him on camera. Okay? All right.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
Thank you. Ms. Wade, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You have to unmute yourself, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, you put your hand down. Ms. Wade, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, do you still want to move forward today, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Wade, I want to take your attention back to the day of March the 19th of 2021. Were you at that time driving a 2013 Chevy vehicle in the area of Plymouth and Hayden Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that, did you not have any car insurance on you at the time?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
You didn't have any? Okay. Satisfied, attorney?
Counsel satisfied.
And, okay, and the court is going to dismiss count 2 as a part of this plea, which is the 6 to 10 miles over posted speed, and enter a plea to the amended charge of improper place on your behalf. Ms. Wade, are you currently employed?
No, I'm currently a full-time nursing student.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So I have 2 options for you. I can assess a fine today in the amount of $200, or I can do community service if you're in school.
Community service.
All right. I'm gonna assess 24 hours, okay?
Okay.
For community service, I'm going to give you until February the 9th of 2022 to complete that community service. I'm going to give you a phone number to call, because you're gonna have to make sure that the community service works. I don't want you to go someplace and then it's not community service that fine. Are you ready to take down the number for me, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Wade. The number is 313
Mm-hmm.
965
Mm-hmm.
8130. And tell them that I gave you 24 hours of community service to complete by February the 9th of 2022. You do need to log in that day to Zoom for it the same way you came on at 8:35 in the morning, so I can see that you completed it. If you completed it, then I'll close your case.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, and good luck with school, Ms. Wade, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Bye. Thank you, Officer Bennett.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good day, ma'am. Thank you.
Test for Miriam.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe there's some other offers here.
All right, tell me where you want to go next, and I'll put you there.
I see let's see. No, I don't see any other offers here. I believe I have no further offers.
Okay. Xavier Williams. Well, I can tell you the officer's name. You ready?
Yes, I'd like to know what the offer is for Mr. Williams, yes.
Okay, it is open intoxicant passenger instead of driver.
Okay. And, oh, all right, thank you. Thank you for that offer. Although I usually don't, I see them as empty offers because it's still 2 points against the driving record.
I understand. Just talk to him about his rights and then let him know. Let me know.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. And that is breakout room, 5. Thank you.
Welcome. Mr. Calvin Wilson,
Yes, ma'am.
what is your middle name, sir?
Can't say.
Okay. Are you on the other line too?
I don't know. It say
Have you
join the
just,
breakout room. Still on my camera though, so I guess so.
so you were in the breakout room? Spell your middle name.
Kinta.
What's your date of, do you have a sibling who has the same name as you?
No, my father does though.
Okay. Are you able to access the chat? I don't want to put all your information out here. Can you access the chat? I'm going to send you a message and I just need you to respond to me in chat, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Wilson, your father accidentally checked in and was trying to figure out what was going on. It's you with the ticket. So I'm going to put you back into a breakout room, join that breakout room, and I'm gonna let your father know that he can get off. But we just wanted to make sure we had the right person, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, thank you. Go back into the room, I'll put you in 10. I know, and when you said the middle name, I was.
Merge onto Michigan 10 North.
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Sir, can you pull over, please? You can't drive while you're on Zoom. You can't drive while you're on Zoom. Okay. Mr. Williams, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the matter of the people versus Xavier Williams. This is ticket number 440386. One count of open intoxicants in a car driver. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns Tesfamariam on behalf of Mr. Xavier Williams. Sir, would you state your full name for the record, please?
Xavier Dewan Williams.
Thank you. Your Honor, this matter is a show cause. We ask that all warrants be recalled and that a not guilty plea be entered on behalf of my client.
At this time, the court will remove any show cause, any warrants that may be out there. At this time, enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, in this matter, there was an offer in the file. I did explain it to my client and he has declined that offer. We'd ask that this matter be set for a bench trial. I did inform him about jury trials as well, that he has a right to either. So we ask for a bench trial in this regard. We ask that his personal bond continue.
All right. Mr. Williams, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, thank you. Put your hand down. Mr. Williams, sit up a little bit more. You got on this nice button-up shirt, looking so nice for the court, and you're leaning to the side, looking so nice. Thank you. You had an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial where I will be the finder and trier of the facts. That's how you want to proceed in this matter?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to set this for a bench trial on February the 17th of 2022. It's going to be Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom back on that day at 9 a.m. Okay? I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. So your personal bond is going to continue. And on that date and time, we will have subpoenaed all the people who need to be present for this matter. And then we can move from there. Okay, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. And thank you for wearing a button up today. I appreciate that. You look very nice.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day, sir. See you on,
You too.
what day you coming back?
February 17th.
All right, 9 a.m. Sign back in, same Zoom number and everything, okay?
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, have a good, this concludes this hearing. All right.
Judge,
Yes.
this is Calvin Wilson. I pulled over.
Okay, thank you. I wanted to let you know that it's not you, it's your son who has the ticket, so you can go ahead and get off, okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. We figured it out. Y'all had the same names though, so I had to figure it out and do a little research.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you're
But I knew I ain't got stopped. So, okay. Thanks.
I know, it's not you, so you're all set. Your son's handling his business. He signed on today, so.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good day, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. All right. Did you receive any more or no?
Any more offers? I'll check, Your Honor.
Please do.
And good morning to you, Your
Good
Honor.
morning.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thank you. So, sister, I'm just on break. I gotta go back down.
Oh, man.
Had to
I
come,
got you.
had to come check on you guys, so, you
Thank
know.
you.
I unlocked the door too, so you wouldn't have to have it open.
I have an offer for, I see, offer for Darnell Woods, Your Honor. I have,
Okay. I'll put you in with Darnell Woods then.
thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Are we ready on Mr. Woods?
Yeah.
Your Honor, is the prosecutor in the courtroom?
No, so if you need to talk to him, we can pass this matter over for a moment. I can send you in with somebody else.
Cause, the client, he's paid quite a few tickets, over $2,000 worth of tickets just last month. I don't
Okay.
see why these weren't included. I don't see why these weren't included in the offers.
They were probably misdemeanors or civil infractions. And so
No,
they
these are misdemeanors.
that he paid for?
That he paid for, I didn't look up I didn't look to see if he had paid for some misdemeanors or not. I just have the ticket numbers. I'm not sure what, if they were misdemeanors or civil infractions. I don't know.
Okay, I'll find out. I can put you in with somebody else.
Okay, all right.
Who else do you have an offer for?
I don't think I have an offer for anyone else right now.
She just sent you over some more, but
Okay, I'll check.
I can give you one though verbally too. I can give
I'll
you
I accept it.
Dominique Williams. Her offer is to plead to count 2 as failure to display, and count 1 will be dismissed.
Count 2 is failure to display.
Yes.
And what is count 1?
Count 1 is fail to stop when in a sure clear distance of an accident.
Okay. So, failure to display is a misdemeanor. That would be, a guilty plea.
Right.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'm ready.
All right, I'll put you in there with her, and then I'll figure out Mr. Wood's stuff while you're doing that, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, that's what. So you don't have to plead. Good morning, what's your name?
Dominique Williams. I can't hear anything though. Can
Did
you
the
hear
attorney-
me?
Yes, did the attorney finish talking to you in the room?
Yeah, she told me to hold on 1 second while I told her I was gonna log in on my other phone on Zoom so I could show that I had a valid driver's license now.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you into the room with her right now, and
Okay.
then, we'll bring you back out into the room, okay?
Okay.
There you go, join that room, okay?
Okay.
She also wants to up there. Okay. Are we ready on this matter?
Yeah, no, I understand that for Miss Dominique Williams, that this failure to stop at a clear distance, I understand that civil infraction has been paid a month ago. I couldn't determine what the case number was for that, but I understand it's been paid. And relative to the other matter, the client, she has valid operator's license now.
Hold on a second.
Thank you.
Welcome. Are you ready?
Yes.
Calling the matter of the people versus Dominique Williams. This is ticket number X3695-804. This is one count failed to stop within assured clearance and one count no operator's license on person. It probably on the docket only reflects count 2, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record starting with counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns Tesfamari on behalf of the client, Mrs. Dominique Williams. Ms. Williams, would you state your full name for the record, please?
Dominique Joyce Williams.
Thank you. I believe, is this a show cause, Your Honor? I'm not, let's see.
Yes.
Yes.
This is- we ask that the warrant be recalled and not guilty plea be entered on my client's behalf.
At this time, the court will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf.
Thank you. Your Honor, my client is showing valid documentation. We'd ask that it be reviewed by the people.
Okay. Do you have
She
your-
showed it to me on her screen.
You have the license and you saw what date it expires, attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. As an officer of the court, I will take your word for it that you've seen her with a valid license and seeing that she has paid, and we checked in the computer system, she did pay in full that ticket for number 1. The court is going to dismiss count 2 without prejudice, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. You're all set, Ms. Williams, okay?
Okay, thank you. I won't get any points, right?
Well, you paid that civil infraction. My understanding is the civil infraction had 2 points. You paid that.
Oh, so if I would have pleaded guilty to that, then the 2 points would have been dismissed.
Yes, essentially. But you paid for the ticket already, so it automatically gives you the points. I'm sorry.
Okay, is nothing I could do to get that removed, like a program or anything?
Anybody know a program that she can do?
Is this a state ticket, Your Honor?
It is.
I mean, the only thing would be if they wanted, there is a defensive driving course that they could offer, but that, I mean, that's up to the state.
That's up to the state. All right. Apparently there's a class, but it's up to the state. I don't know how that works after you've already paid the ticket.
Oh, yeah.
Paid it already.
I had to pay the ticket in order to get my license.
I understand why you did it. I'm just.
Yeah, because the lawyer had told me if I pleaded guilty, then they were going to waive the 2 points.
Oh. Did you plead to something lesser then? You may have did you already plead to that count and plead to something lesser?
No, she was saying, I guess she didn't know that I didn't have my valid driver's license now. So maybe that's why they were going to try to work out something.
You're talking about another lawyer?
Yes, another lawyer, not this attorney. It was in a different courtroom, correct?
No, the lawyer that I was just talking to. Ma'am, what were you telling me that they said they were going to waive the 2 points if I pleaded?
Yeah, failure to display. They were going to amend it to failure to display. But that's on the no operator's license on your person ticket.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for today, right?
Yes. No operator's license on your person, and it was yeah, that was the charge against you. But you have a valid operator's license now.
Okay.
So that would be valid documentation.
Okay.
But what happened, ma'am, just so you know, is that when you paid the money on that civil infraction, that's where the points are coming from. That's why I can't
do anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a-
it's okay.
That we could possibly do, if Ms. Wolf was available to zoom in, defense could make a motion to set aside, or excuse me, to withdraw her previous plea of responsible, and then they could amend it to a lower charge that has lesser or no points, if they were agreeable to doing so.
Okay.
Okay,
All right, hold tight, Ms. Williams, okay? We want to see if we can do something.
okay, thank you.
Right. I'm gonna put you on mute, okay? And Mr. Woods, for Mr. Woods' case, we looked it up. All those were civil infractions he pled to. I do have counsel, city attorney in the courtroom now for that matter. If you want to speak to him about the two matters that he would have to plead as misdemeanors to, but all those cases that he cleaned up were all civil infractions. These are misdemeanors.
Yes, I agree with that assessment, Your Honor. On the offer, it's showing one ticket to plead responsible to, but that's a misdemeanor. The 1108270, that's a misdemeanor, and it's saying plead responsible. He would be pleading guilty to that. Mhm.
That's correct. I think it's on the responsible line, but it was supposed to
okay.
it was supposed to be an improper.
It's improper place. He just wrote the ticket number on that line, but he knows it's an improper place for a misdemeanor.
Okay, then my client would like to avail himself of that offer.
Okay, all right, Mr. Woods, can you have your picture on and can you? All right. This is the matters of the people versus Darnell Woods. This is ticket number P443289. One count drove unregistered or untitled vehicle, one count improper plates. Also calling ticket number P1144022. One count drove while license suspended. Ticket number P1144010. One count improper plates. One count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. One count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P1108270. One count drove while license not valid or improper license. Case number P1134681. One count driver's license never acquired. Case number SP1066431. One count driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns, Tesfamari, on behalf of Mr. Darnell Woods. Sir, would you state your full name for the record, please?
Darnell Woods.
Thank you. Your Honor, there is an offer by the people. My client would like to avail himself of that offer. He has been advised of his rights in this matter.
All right. I know I called a ticket that wasn't originally on the plea form, Ms. Tesfamarian, and the ticket was P44329. It has two counts on it. I'm going to dismiss that as a part of the plea, if you please, today.
Thank you. So that would be a total of 9 then, because we saw on the offer 7, but there was showing on the docket 9 matters. So thank you, Your Honor.
I just want to make sure everybody's clear on that, okay? Mr. Wood, you're going to be pleading to 2 today, and I'm going to dismiss the other remaining tickets, okay?
Okay.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Woods, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of August the 25th of 2020. Were you in the area of East State Fair and Holt Street in the city of Detroit driving a 2013 Chevy vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
While you were driving that vehicle, did you not have a valid license?
Yes, ma'am.
Then I want to take your attention to the date of 12, that's December the 11th, 2020. Were you driving at that time a 2003 Lincoln in the area of Sherwood and East Auto Drive in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
While you drove that vehicle, was that vehicle unregistered or untitled at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied, attorney?
Counsel satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the counsel to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, it's going to enter a plea on ticket ending in 270 of the amended count of improper plates and enter a plea on count 2 of ticket ending in 010 of drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. The remaining counts will be dismissed at this time. Mr. Woods, we looked up how much you paid last month taking care of your civil infractions. It was quite an amount. So at this time, the court is going to weigh their costs and fines on these tickets, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Appreciate
All
it.
right. Good, no problem. Good luck with you getting your license back. I know that's what the goal is, so.
Yep,
Yeah.
sure is.
I know. You paid quite a bit last month, so thank you for taking care of those civil infractions and work on getting your license back, okay?
I will.
All right. If there's nothing further, have a good day.
Thank you too.
All right, bye-bye. Do you have some more offers, ma'am?
I'll check. Let's see. I don't think so. Just a moment. I see Corey Wright. I see an offer for Corey Wright.
Okay. All right, I'll send you in with Mr. Wright. He's in room 13.
Thank you.
Ms. Wolf. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. I'm gonna actually send you a chat, and I didn't know any other way to do it. So let me just send you a chat and tell you what's happening, and then you can let me know. Thank you, Ms. Wolf.
Okay, thank you. Judge, I'll send that offer over for you, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you too,
Of
I
course.
know. All
Have a
right.
good day.
You too. Miss Williams? Miss Williams?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
I can. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that civil infraction. So,
Okay, so are those the only 2 points that they added? I didn't get 2 points for the other ticket, right?
oh, no, I dismissed that. So you're all set. It's just those 2 points on that civil infraction now.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you trying anyways. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. Have a good one.
Okay, you too. But yeah, the other case has been dismissed, so you're all set on that one. I dismissed that, no points or anything, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
I'm also going to bring out Mr. Watley right now, because that's the easy one that I can handle on the record. If I can get him out. So, okay. Okay. Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, can you hear me?
Your Honor,
Yes?
I understand Mr. Wright indicates that he has paid like $1,500 just a week ago to 36th District Court for paid tickets in this matter. And he was wondering if the court would be considered to take that under consideration when there's time for fines and costs in his matter.
I will.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Is he ready?
Yes,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Wright, yes, Mr. Wright is ready, Your Honor.
This is the matter of the people versus Corey Wright. This is ticket number SP 1081140. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Also calling ticket number SP 1089287. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns Testimony on behalf of Mr. Corey Wright. Mr. Wright, would you state your full name for the record, please?
Yes, my name's Corey Justice Wright.
Thank you. Your Honor, this is the date, this is for an arraignment. A bench warrant would ask that all warrants be recalled in this matter, not guilty plea be entered on Mr. Wright's behalf.
At this time, the court is going to recall any warrants that may be out for Mr. Williams, Mr. Wright at this time, and enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, there is an offer by the people. My client would like to avail himself of that offer. He has been advised of his rights.
Is that right, Mr. Wright? You want to take advantage of this offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights? Oh, what happened? I lost the sound. I can hear you now. Okay, I don't know what happened. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
You sound good now. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, Your Honor, they did not.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, that you'll give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor. I understand.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
No problem. I want to take your attention back to the day of July the 1st of 2020. Were you at that time driving a 1994 Ford vehicle in the area of Greenfield and Plymouth in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor, I was.
And while you're driving that car, did you not have any car insurance at the time?
No, Your Honor, I did have no car insurance at all.
Satisfied, attorney?
Counsel satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates on ticket ending in 871, or it might be 287, count 1, the no insurance, and I'm going to dismiss the remaining counts on the docket today. I'm just having to go into how much that you paid already. seeing that you've paid quite a bit. But some of the tickets were from last year, Mr. White, that you paid, or not necessarily last month or anything like that, right?
Yes, Your Honor, I would say some tickets were from last year. I just paid all of them. I just tried to pay all I wanted to restore my license and get my life back together. So I just tried to pay as much, give them all the money I have, and it all come to 15.
All right, I'm gonna waive your cost of fees on this last one, okay? Get your
Thank you so
license.
much.
Okay? I know you working hard. I can tell. You work at Jet, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
All right, keep making those good pizzas, all right?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome. Good luck to you, sir, okay? Keep
Yes,
pushing. You got it. I know. All right. Have a good day.
yes.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ryder. All right, I'm going to send you, I tried to get Stephen Watley out because that's just gonna be a dismissal for the age of tickets, but we might have to just close all the rooms. On Rakia Wilson, I'm gonna give you the last two offers. Rakia Wilson is amended to failure to display from operating while license suspended, it looks like.
All right.
And then on Calvin Wilson, it is amended on count 2 to failure. No, that can't be right. Oh, no, it's just one count, amended to failure to display.
All right. Very good.
All right. I'll put you in there with Mr. Wilson first.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. We ready on this matter?
Yeah, the client has he has shown valid documentation of valid license, Your Honor.
Okay, you ready? This is the matter of the people versus Calvin Wilson. This is ticket number X3762432. One count, no operator's license, multiple license on person. Appearances or no operator's license on person. Appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille
Sorry.
Towns Tesfamariam on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, would you state your full name for the record, sir?
Kelvin Kente Wilson.
Thank you. Your Honor, I understand this is a show cause matter. The client has shown valid documentation for the charge. We ask that the matter be dismissed.
At this time, being an officer of the court and having seen that he has a valid license, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Wilson, make sure you keep up on your license, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too, thank you. And I'll put you on with Ms. Wilson.
Thank you.
Welcome to the room 8. No. All right. Yes. This is a matter of the people versus.
Your Honor,
Brazil.
Your Honor, just a moment. Can I, I'm trying to understand what this offer is. It doesn't, I've never seen an offer like this before. What is the offer?
Failure to display.
And I understand the charge was allowing an unlicensed driver to drive a motor vehicle. Is that correct?
It says operating vehicle if license designation suspended on his ticket. Let me see. What is that? He says allow suspended licensed driver to drive.
You want to wait?
Yeah, I'm in court right now.
Suspended license. On my ticket, all it says is operating vehicle if license endorsement designation suspended.
Your Honor, it appears that is the prosecution in the courtroom. It sounds as though we may have a defective complaint here. I'm not understanding the charges that are against my client. Is the
Okay.
prosecutor in the courtroom?
Oh, it's state prosecutor. All right. I'm gonna recall this matter at the moment. Mr. Watley?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Watley, go ahead and unmute yourself. It's asking you to unmute.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. All right. You ready? These are the matters of the people versus Stephen Watley. This is case number 09580086. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 2, drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns, testimonial on behalf of Mr. Watley. Sir, would you state your full name for the record?
Stephen Doyle Watley.
Thank you. I understand this is a show cause matter here before the court. Also understand that these tickets are old, and due to the age of the tickets, we'd ask if the court would dismiss the matters due to the age of the tickets.
We are here today for a show cause, and the offer that I have is to dismiss them because of the age of the ticket. So the court is going to do that today, dismiss these matters without prejudice. Mr. Watley, you on court?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's been a bad year. Okay.
All right. So just make sure you keep up with your tickets in the future, okay? I don't like to dismiss them just because someone doesn't come and pay them when they're old, but we can't proceed forward. So make sure
Thank you so much.
These matters are dismissed without prejudice, okay, sir? Have a good
Thank
day.
you so much.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye-bye. You're in court, Miss Wilson. You gotta stop moving. You can't take care of business now. You gotta be still and act like you're in court, especially because you're on YouTube right now, so everybody can see you. Great. No one.
I never seen it like, what do you call it, one of those commercial drivers?
right, recalling the matter of the people versus Rakia Wilson. Please state your appearances once again for the record, starting with attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Lucille Towns, Tesfamaria, on behalf of Ms. Rakia Wilson. Would you state your full name for the record, Ms. Wilson?
Rakia Lee Wilson.
Thank you. I understand this is I believe this is this a show cause, Your Honor? Or is this a Raymond on the,
It's a show cause.
yes. Your Honor, I'm having difficulty understanding what the offer was in relationship to the charge in regards to this matter.
All right, the court is not in receipt of the actual ticket. So the ticket that I have shown has a patent code number through a different number. And so the court doesn't know exactly what the charge is. Do you have a motion right now?
I do, Your Honor, a due process motion, because we're not understanding what the complaint actually is. It appears to be defective at this point. We'd ask for a dismissal.
At this time, the court is going to grant that. Ms. Wilson, they can refile it with the correct numbers if they want to, but as of today, I'm going to dismiss it without prejudice, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're all set, Ms. Wilson. Thank you.
Thank you.